Hello, hello everybody. So today's lecture is entitled Scientific English. So you have to know that success in science depends nowadays on using English in communication effectively. So it's because English is international language. It's widely used across the world and in both oral and written communication in formal and informal setting, like using for example in formal situation using English at university or a school, and for the informal setting we have the example of using English in network, in a social network like Facebook, TikTok and WhatsApp. So what's the purpose of this lecture, or what's the purpose through the use of English is to master all the skills of English, including listening, reading, writing and speaking skills. You have also to know that to know and to master a language which is totally different from the language of your mother tongue, you have to know the culture of that people, the people of that language. For example, if you want to master British English, you have to know about the British people, their culture, because, for example, for some citations, it's not the same. It's like when we give a citation in Arabic. So it's so hard to understand it when using, for example, Algerian Arabic. It's not the same. So it is so important to do that. Now, what are the objectives of this course? This course is an introduction to scientific communication in English. It aims to gain experience using the primary instruments of using English in a scientific way through various assessments. For example, through analyzing and reading research articles, making posters, writing an abstract and giving effective oral presentation. As you know, English is not our mother tongue. What we use for every day is the Algerian dialect. English is our third language. It's a foreign language, so c'est une langue étrangère. It's not so, our level in English is not very strong. Through this assessments, to this lecture or this module, we try to enhance your level in English through discussion using scientific topics, and through also enriching your vocabulary, especially in microbiology, which is your field of study. So after completing the semester, the students are required to master reading. So you can read, analyze scientific articles, can find specific information from any research article, and take effective notes using mind maps and outline, for example. Another objective of after completing the semester is to master writing skills. Students can make simple sentences using technical vocabulary, and you can also write effective and well-organized scientific writing. So you can master the language of science. It's an international language, it's the language of science, and achieve academic and professional goals. professional goals, you know that English is not only used in a formal way at school or at university. It can be also, for example, in some jobs, they ask to master the three languages, which is the standard Arabic, French, and English also. To write, to discuss with maybe foreigners, etc. So, after completing this semester, you have also to master speaking skills through using English interactively with your classmates, for example, and produce fluent or speak fluently, speaking, of course, English fluently. So, what do you mean by scientific English? Scientific English is a little bit close to what we call academic English. So, because when we speak about academic English, it means any English used in a formal context. For example, in text and presentations, by students, by teachers, by researchers of any discipline, education, science, and technology. For example, at university, in school, using English writing or reading books, in presentations, seminars, and debates, for example. Now, for academic English, we have what we call some aspects to now to differentiate the what we call the use of English in an informal way and an informal way. So before starting or before moving to all aspects, you have to now, this is a reminder for you that there are three words. There are the tier 1 words found in everyday speech. There are the tier 2 words found in academic book or exam paper, for example. And there are what we call the specific words related to the tier 3 words. So, what characterizes the academic English is the use of high frequency words, or what we call the tier 2 words. These are highly frequency words that are frequently seen in academic setting. These are words that are used by native speakers, which are more difficult words and need to be taught and learned. For example, benefits, annual, afford, these words should be learned, and we have to learn about the use of these words in the appropriate context. In addition, we have what we call the tier 3 words, which are low frequency words that are used in specific domains. For example, using the words spherical and bacteria in the microbiology content area. So, another aspect of academic English is that many academic words have Latin or a Greek origin. For example, microbiology, which is your field of study, means that it is from Greek, ancient Greek, which means micros is small, bio is life, and logic, of course, is related to study. That's why microbiology is defined as the study of smaller compounds or native or